Now, a few days after a huge event, you always get the inside track on what's gone on. And many people realise, and there's no two ways about this, Prince Harry looked an absolute bag of nerves, didn't he, when he left his seat, when he was left the clutches, of course, of his wife, Meghan Markle, to try and ascend to the stage to pick up the award that a lot of people feel, even now, he shouldn't have actually been given. But that's by the by. As I say, it's behind the scenes that I find more fascinating, because as things then get evolved and leaked out and sent to you, you kind of think to yourself, it all makes sense, really, why Serena Williams managed to, shall we say, as the kids point out, throw shade from the stage. As ever, let me explain. Hi, lovely to see you. We'll have a quick wave. Are you all right today? Thank you so much. By the way, I don't know if you saw this recently. It was a lovely picture of the actor Clint Eastwood. And people are so critical, aren't they? You know, yes, he's got old. Yes, he looks a little bit older and all that. But we all get old. I don't really see the problem why people need to criticise. And it got me thinking about Clint Eastwood. Did you enjoy him in Where Eagles Dare with the brilliant Richard Burton? And isn't it annoying when you find the pictures online of how they did the thing with the, on the, what do you call that thing? Zipper thing, you know. Oh, it'll come to me, you know what I'm saying. The one where they're clinging outside the raft of it. Brilliantly done. And you do come away thinking, what a wonderful film. And so what? He's enjoyed his retirement. Of course, governor of Carmel, I believe he was as well. He's had a nice life. He's done a lot. Why are people so critical? Leave these people alone, don't you think? We're all allowed to age, aren't we? Well, apart from you and I, of course. I can see you slathering that anti-aging cream on now. Why do we bother, eh? You know, I love those adverts, don't you, by young people. Oh, it got rid of my fine lines. You're 24. You don't have fine lines, do you? Yes, I have tram lines, and you know what? Railway lines under your eyes sometimes, don't you? It looks like a pitchfork has just walked off, you know. That's the problem, you know what I mean? Back as ever to your royal story of the day. Now, as I say, behind the scenes, don't you love it what comes out? I mean, absolutely. The Pat Tillman Award, all that sort of stuff, ESPN, Prince Harry, all about, well, it's not about him. It's not about the prince he was born. Absolute rubbish. How dare you suggest that? Guess what, though? In advance, they had 6 security team people, yes, 6 security team people vetting out the venue before the arrival of Harry and Meghan, ex-royals. And get this also, all staff were politely asked to refer, get this, to the Duke and Duchess, and then afterwards, Sir and Ma'am. Because titles mean nothing. Meghan said this, remember, at the Oprah win. She didn't care about titles. Does now, doesn't she? It's all fading fast. Now, a lot of people were asking about the, as the kids say, shade that the brilliant tennis ace Serena Williams did literally from the stage. What you may not know, of course, is the same agent was sat behind Meghan and Harry, definitely looking as if I've done you a huge favour here by planting you in front of my client, who's recognising you on a very big night, whichever way you look at it. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting, because you see, as many people know, Harry and Meghan couldn't be bothered to stay for the eventual end, but there's a reason for that. They had another important engagement to go to, which, if you believe that, as ever, we have to say allegedly, you'll believe anything, because if there was another important event, then that would have been written about, etc. Apparently, you see, they were very keen to get the pictures and all that sort of things done because they had to leave. It was all about security. They were very concerned. If you were that concerned, Harry, why didn't you do a video message? After all, we know you recorded one. But here again is where it gets fascinating, because Serena, apparently, the particular quip about them taking too much of her oxygen and getting the focus on them and not her was all off the cuff, not written down, not on the auto cue. Some people might suggest from the heart. Now, while Meghan had the rictus grin, of course, of Wallace and Gromit, even she realised that this actually was a bit of a, well, shall we say, a direct hit out to her. And while people are suggesting that they're still the best of friends, they're the best of friends in Hollywood terms. The bottom line truly is about this. Both needed exposure. Serena's now crafting a different sort of career as hostess, possible books. Even she's looking at a lifestyle influence brand. Another rival to Meghan Markle, absolutely. But for Meghan and Harry right now, a lot of people are saying it's rather disrespectful you didn't stay to the end. But of course, with 6 security guards to look after them, it's going to take some time to get out. Apparently that was the reason why they had to leave. As ever, it's a developing story. Neil Sean in the very heart of Yorkshire.